a livable wage. Ain't no motherfucker need to be making 50 or $15 for flipping fucking burgers. And that's just what it
Whoa,
is.
wow.
Why are you like this?
Why am I like what?
Have you ever worked in a fast food restaurant?
I knew this topic was going to be a trigger for because I remember him saying about nobody should make that kind of money for burgers. And I'm like, if they can pay it.
There shouldn't be a person in America working 40 hours a week being eligible for welfare. That in itself is corporate welfare. You know, when our tax dollars go to subsidize McDonald's employees' wages,
Walmart,
we're just paying. We as taxpayers are paying that difference from that $7.25 to whatever a livable wage is. So it's coming out of our pockets and not McDonald's. McDonald's can afford it. They should fucking do it. And that's the way it should be.
No. It sounds beautiful. It sounds very eloquent, but no,
go for it.
Because
but what if a felon can't get a job anywhere else, but McDonald's says, "Hey, come on in," and he a grown ass man, like pay him like he weigh. If he doing a good job, pay him like he weigh. Because the reason why I feel that way because the food industry is killing it. Right. Especially McDonald's. McDonald's got the money to pay their people what they need to be paid.
I agree. I agree with Bree, man. I agree with Bree because now, like, I can't even talk shit to them motherfuckers. Like, bitch, you working? Talk shit no more. Like, burger, bitch. Like, I can't even talk shit no more, dog. Like, I'm with you, dog. Fuck that.
That make me want to go put in.
Hey, so let me say this. I would say, first of all, it depends on, in my opinion, it depends on what your felony is for. Second of all, if you are a felon and you went to jail, you obviously made some bad decisions. And so therefore, you shouldn't have the same place in line as somebody who's stayed on the right path, okay? You flipping motherfucking burgers. It's not skilled labor. You got people that go through training, such as yourself, Miss Kiki, who get their CDLs and all of that shit and learn to do something that nobody else can fucking do. Hold on. You got people that go to school to get special training to do things that don't make fucking $15 an hour. Is it a problem with the system? Yeah. But the fact that we saying that a motherfucker who flip burgers should make more than everybody else? No, hell the fuck no.
I don't think they should make more than anybody else. But I think that they need to start paying people more.
I agree with that. I'm
talking about anywhere. Like even like, okay, like on the weekends, I work at a hotel. They pay shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and it's I don't know if I should say this, but it's a high quality hotel. Mm-hmm. They got the money. Mm-hmm. I fucking audit. I see the money they make. And what they pay me and what they pay people that's even higher than me is bullshit.
And here's the other thing.
So I believe that they as companies, especially if you got it, if you're making it, if your company is a billionaire company, you need to pay your people what they weigh. And that's why people ain't working now. Especially since COVID, they made more money just sitting on their ass. People that don't even work. You know what I'm saying? The problem is not paying people for their time. Because people dedicate their lives to McDonald's, believe it or not.
Let me say this. Do you think that the motherfuckers who filled out the job application and took the interview, do you think that they knew that the pay was $15 an hour? I think they knew that the pay was $15 an hour. So how the fuck do you then take the job, go flip a few burgers, figure out, goddamn, this grease is popping me for these fries, and all of a sudden 15 ain't good enough. You knew what time it was when you took that job. Now, if you don't like the $15, then invest in your motherfucking self, get some skills, and go earn your money. I'm not with that. There are people who have tried to pay all this money. Yeah, it looks like that these companies can pay that. We don't know what the fuck the overhead is or what's going on with that. Also, they got to keep the businesses going.
But we do, if they could drop 50.
If you work,
drop 50 on somebody. You think
maybe they could drop 50 because it's already a staff shortage, so the money is there?
The money's
no, I think they could drop 50 because they're saving a whole bunch of maintenance money on them goddamn ice cream machines. And number two is like when you have big organizations such as like the military, where military members are eligible for welfare. That doesn't happen.
Huh?
There you go.
Military members being eligible for welfare.
That doesn't happen.
Listen. I agree with you with that.
I'm mad because
hold on. No, they signed the fucking contract. They know how much money they were going to make.
Hold on a second. But you know what though? Military motherfuckers ain't out there raising hell talking about we should get $15 an hour. They ain't these fucking motherfuckers that come from other countries saying we should get $30 an hour for fucking DoorDash. Military members know exactly what they're doing. And you can't compare a motherfucker that's flipping burgers to a motherfucker who at the drop of a dime, if they're told to, they got to go to another fucking country and risk their lives.
They have the same educational background.
No,
there's
no possible way you can compare somebody who carries a weapon, who gets shot at, who's getting limbs fucking blown off, to somebody who's working the fry fucking whatever the fuck that's called, or the shake machine. You can't compare it.
You can't, because it's only 6 weeks of basic.
She get over $15 an hour.
You compare the corporation structure.
He's fucking with me. He's fucking with me.
I'm about to go put me in an application.
He bring that military shit in because he knows how to get me started. And I had to realize, yeah.
Like, man, fuck you. You knew what you signed up for when you put on that mean green. You knew what you signed up for.
And I hear the shit all the time in Iraq, like, you motherfucking contractors making all that goddamn money.
That part.
Well, listen. Well, hold on, because I worked for McDonald's when I was in just out of high school.
Yeah.
And it is some work to it, and you got to deal with some people, you know what I mean? So
but you just out of high school, Miss Kiki. And
I understand.
You was probably working with other high schoolers.
You know,
just like the military.
But
listen,
in life, let me just in life, no matter what, some people fall down. Some people don't. When you fall down, you're looking for it to come up, and sometimes it's hard not to come up, especially if you can't find a good job. In the meantime, you could flip a burger for $15 and save your money up to go to school to better yourself, then that's a good thing to me. I don't see nothing wrong with that, because it is hard work at the end of the day. It really is, because you get these lines, especially I worked on the one on 5th Avenue, and when the games let out, we was in that motherfucker sweating. You know what I'm saying? So I cannot say that they don't work hard, and $15 an hour.
They don't work hard. I ain't say they don't work
I know, but I get it. You're comparing it to other, but that's not Walmart. I mean, that's not their fault.
Especially after on a Sunday. Yeah, when skating let
Shout
out.
out to DJ LOH on the ones and twos. I forgot.
I just think that it's work is work, and it's unfortunate that somebody at McDonald's is making more than somebody who went to school or paid for a higher education, but that has nothing to do with McDonald's. That has to do with that corporation, and it's kind of fucked up that they're paying people that went and spent money for an education. You know?
Yeah, it's got something to do with society, but if you flip burgers, motherfucker, you should deal with that good $9 an hour, or $10, whatever they pay you.
It's this dude out here who worked at, I think it was Burger King, for like 20 or some 30 something years, and after his 25 or 30 years of service, they gave him like a care package. Mind you, this whole time, he never missed a day. His daughter or somebody put up a GoFundMe. Dude raised over $400,000. Black dude or whatever. But the reason why he worked at that Burger King or McDonald's fast food joint is because they were in a union. It was in the airport, and the benefits were up there. So it depends on where you at.
Was he able to retire?
He's still working. He's probably going to retire now that he got that GoFundMe.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But for the company to give him that shitty ass after 20 or 25 some years, never called off, never missed a day. And they gave him a care package, like a t-shirt, a mug, and some fucking snacks.
Bro, it's fucking Burger King, bro. What the fuck you supposed to get? I mean, come on.
Thank you, bro.
No.
Nah, wait.
I was waiting for somebody else
Man,
to
fuck
say
that shit. Fuck that shit. On my dead mama. Listen, ain't no grown ass man supposed to be working at no motherfucking McDonald's. I don't give a fuck. Get mad at me. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you a grown ass nigga.
There
You
you
45 years old. Talking about you at the Burger
This is
King.
my guy, a man after my own heart. There
They
you
had
go.
a union.
Thank you,
What Burger
Pastor
King, got a union at the airport?
Man,
You
fuck
see what I'm
that.
saying? You
Listen,
got benefits. You got kids. You
listen,
need
bro.
those benefits.
This is my cousin.
Listen,
Let my cousin
Listen,
talk.
bro, you got these old ass niggas holding up jobs for kids in college and high schoolers and shit, be having fucking jobs and shit, because these niggas don't want to further their education and shit. They holding up jobs for other motherfuckers who need it to support their college and shit, all that goofy ass shit. Man, get your punk ass up and go to school. Talk about some motherfucking burgers. What the fuck? Fuck type of shit that is.
Hey, man.
That shit got me mad, motherfucker.
He might have maxed out, Pastor. He might have maxed out, man. I'm sorry, man. Once he graduated high school or whatever, he started at Burger King or whatever. He might have started having kids, and college was out there. It was out of the equation at that time, man. He just had to keep pushing.
Hey, bro, you got women that got 2 and 3 kids that work and go to college, become nurses, and every other motherfucking thing. I don't feel sorry for no motherfucker that worked at Mickey D's for 20 fucking years getting hit with the grease. No.
Drews, your mic is mute, bro.
You're on mute.
Drews, your mic is on mute.
Drews, your mic is muted.
You're on mute. He had a whole conversation. He was over there like,
I'm trying to say, I was like, damn, I can't even hear myself. Okay. So I'm saying I'm not even defending the dudes. What you describing, really, that's what's wrong with America. And I'm
shout out to Mercedes.
But the problem is we're not talking about mom and pop businesses. We're not talking about family businesses. We're talking about huge dead ass corporations that basically feeding us human meat. They doing all kind of other shit to cut corners to make the shit cheaper. And then they don't want to pay the workers who are slaving, regardless of their age, race, ethnicity, neighborhood, educational background, or aspirations. I don't give a shit about none of that anyway. If you study Rockefeller and the compulsory education system of America, it was founded on a slave mentality. He said, we do not need to raise philosophers and thinkers. We only need people who could press buttons and follow orders in a factory. So it doesn't really matter.
Education.
Yeah. I mean,
I just sent y'all.
We do not get it. Like
it was 150.
People should be paid more for their time, like Kiki was saying. It's not what I'm doing; it's my time. And you telling me what my time is worth. And you're right about one thing. You signed it when you filled out the application, because we're not taught what an application is. An application makes you a government agent, and you're agreeing to be paying into a tax system that gives you a job. So because of the way that they're taxed, they should be paid higher, because then they can pay more taxes. And then we really probably wouldn't be complaining, right? But we're taught that the more taxation, that's the bad thing. But all the corporations are the ones getting the tax break. You know, I worked a state job. With those same inmates you feel like don't deserve a place in line because they fell down once or twice or whatever the case is. So what's going to happen when they get out is they're going to fall right back down again, unless they figure out how to start their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this.
I'm just mad. Can I say this? Because I put in the application for Burger King and they told me that I was overqualified and didn't hire me. And that's some bullshit.
Yeah, okay, right, because the kid's supposed to have that shit. That's why you overqualified.
There you go. Exactly. And this is my thing.
Let me tell you something. This is where I know you gotta know how business works, right? My family got tons of businesses, right? People don't go into business to live check to check. So you gotta understand how business works. So Kiki, you got a business, right? You trying to pay your driver so good so where you just living check to check, or you trying to live out for months and years? Okay, so somebody's gonna get paid, it's not gonna get paid good. Because it's a fucking job.
There you go.
You're in it to make money, not to get motherfuckers rich.
There you go.
That's why we get stuck on these fucking jobs, because they're not in to get you rich. I'm gonna tell you what a white guy told me, and I'm gonna be done. I was working at Pepsi right back in 2006 before I got my license. I was like, damn, he came in with
shit.
He came in with a yellow Corvette, right? I said, damn, well, that's a nice ass Corvette. He said, hey, if you keep on being a good worker, I'm gonna have another one next year. And that just changed my motherfucking mind.
There you go.
That's
Listen, let me say this.
Damn, he didn't even say, "Hey, if you get on my level, you can have one."
He said, "I might have a new one. You keep doing what you're doing."
Did he ever offer you a ride home?
I hear what you guys are saying.
I'll let you ride in it if you come to work every day.
I hear what you guys are saying. Okay, you keep saying people need to be paid more for their time, but if you need a job and you're coming to me, I'm telling you what the fuck your time is worth, and you have the option to work for me or not. Okay, I'm a security officer. All right, I had to take a huge pay cut because I had it. I had it. Wow, I had a fucking heart attack, and so I needed something with less stimulation. So I took a pay cut. While I was looking, I saw jobs that didn't pay a motherfucking thing.
Type of stimulation.
But it was on, huh?
Type of stimulation.
All right, so
you know what he was doing on the job.
So let me put it like this: I was wrestling with motherfucking irate patients, family members, homeless motherfuckers, kicking people up out. Right? That's what I was doing.
So you got to the porn site.
See.
So
we go.
So I had a heart attack, and so now I work at a retirement area. So it's just two of us.
Hey, them old
over
niggas too. Them
You
old
said
niggas want me too.
Man, I work there on the
meds.
graves. The motherfuckers asleep while I'm there.
Nice.
So my point is, again, my point is he hit the point that I've always made. Those jobs are for fucking children. Those are pit stops. Those aren't meant for motherfuckers to stay 20 years and then get mad because somebody gave them a Mr. Misty and a t-shirt and a McDonald's.
27 years of service. That's it.
Right.
It's a great Mr.
The 27 years of service, a motherfucker go across the street to Dairy Queen and bring you a Mr. Misty and a fudge brownie delight. That's what you work for. You knew what it was. All right. Again, like I said, there are women with 2 and 3 kids who work and go to school to better themselves, and they get it. All right. If you ain't got the special skills, don't sit up there and fucking. You got motherfuckers in New York talking about we want $30 an hour for delivering fucking DoorDash. Like, motherfucker, we don't need you to get it. I go and get the shit myself. You're just a convenience. I'm not
That's
paying
the going rate.
fucking $30 for that.
It's $22.
That's the side hustle. That's what it was going for.
It's $22 an hour.
Yeah, that's what it's going for, man.
It's $22 an hour
for
in
DoorDash.
Ohio. Yeah.
Oh, me and my car on the way, baby.
It's still not profitable.
It's still not the cost of inflation. It's still not the cost of inflation.
Fuel,
it's 0.7. It's still not. It still don't equate.
And I got a gas pump.
Hey, down here, DoorDash, you make about $700 in 2 days. Down here, this is a little side hustle down here. What city? Yeah, what city you in? Like Atlanta?
Yeah, depending on what city. Yeah.
Ohio, nigga. By the time you go down Midlothian, you been like got a flat tire. The food don't make it no motherfucker.
I don't buy it.
You got to replace your struts because you didn't hit them potholes. Yeah,
right.
Like you said, you done went down Midlothian.
Right. Hey, and you got to know how to manipulate the pickups too. You cannot follow their suggested routes.
Right.
I know because I know 2 people doing very well with it in Michigan and in another state. So, but yeah, it's all in how you do it.
All what these folks are asking for isn't too far fetched. Just like what's going on in New York with the nurses, it's not far fetched. Just pay these motherfuckers what they need to be paid.
A nurse versus a DoorDash motherfucker.
I understand. I'm just saying, as far as corporations aren't paying what they need to be paying.
But this is the way competitive wages.
No, I agree with that.
So when a corporation like McDonald's starts offering motherfuckers $50 an hour, nurses stop working at hospitals and go and work at McDonald's until the hospitals start paying nurses $50.
They not offering motherfuckers $50.
The point is that there needs to be competition in payroll.
They did it because they were short-staffed. Have you ever worked?
Oh, Ali, right? Hey,
and that's where the competition comes in.
That part.
Yeah, but they were short-staffed. Like, and for him, whoever stayed, like, if you gonna stay instead of them shutting down, you did a good ass job.
Hey, I'm gonna be real.
He said, "I'm gonna work 24 hours." He's like, "I'm gonna work this. You paying me $50 an hour? I'm working 24 hours.
I'm gonna stay there 2 days in a row." Shit.
That's what dude said in the article. He was like, "I will work this. I will work a 24-hour shift if you pay me fucking $50 an hour."
Until somebody calls OSHA.
Yeah, that part. How long you been on the job?
And you know what? That would be this guy right here. He would have called OSHA.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, he damn right.
Carlton White
Hey,
at
like-
PMD. No, I'm playing.
Yeah. That motherfucker been there about 17 hours now. He didn't get killed on that. Yeah.
He would
Yeah,
how
no,
mad
yeah.
he got. He would have been down there with a picket sign.
Yeah.
Me
Hey,
and
what's your
me
boy?
and the pastor be down that motherfucker
Hey,
like,
what your
nah.
boy say? Y'all, what he say? Y'all belly? I'm gonna drop a dime on them niggas. I don't
Right.
I
don't like that shit.
I don't like that.
I don't like
That's
that
it.
shit.
For sure.
Cut it off.
Yo.
You know how they got the motherfuckers picketing and it'd be the assholes right across from them and shit? That'd be me with the reverse picket sign pointing at them. Shut the fuck up.
All right, man. We beat this issue, man. We beat it up.
Yeah. No.
Nobody can ever agree on this shit though. Like
No.
you drop
Shit.
pay rates. Oh, motherfuckers get belligerent.
Yes.
Me and this cat been arguing this shit for years.
Yeah, that's why when I
Years
saw it,
we
I
been
was
going
like,
at it.
"Ooh, this is a trigger for us."
Right.
I wonder how we gonna go with this.
Me and the
But
Cuddy been
it is.
arguing for over a decade about this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's what it is, though. That's what it is,
Fuck
man.
that. And they don't need no tips.
Thank
Go
you,
ahead.
Miss Kiki, for letting them know. Like, look, you just can't say that. They just flipping a
tips.
burger.
And they don't
There's some,
need no tip.
there's some work involved.
I don't know.
It
Nobody
is.
need tips. I tip because now I'm old. You know, I don't believe in that.
Hey, I had to tip this dude at Subway because he made my sandwich so fast. I said, damn, you put the lettuce and tomatoes all, it was perfect. And he did it so fast, I ain't have to wait in line. I said, here go your $1. Had a little tip jar.
Right, scratch his balls
Shit,
before he
that
made it,
motherfucker
though.
probably said I got 50 at one.
Okay, he had gloves on. Don't do that because
Nice.
he was not my type. I do not want his balls in my mouth. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
That's your time.
Man, what we
Okay.
got next,
Next,
man?
man.
What's the last
Next.
one?
Let's close it. Close it.
She's so used to them brown cotton balls.
Yeah. That is not chin nuts. That's a deek in your mouth.
Hey, Teddy Rushman had some little hair up there.
Okay, we back to Teddy. We back to fucking Teddy. Here we go.
Yo.
Okay. All right, man.
Damn,
All
why-
right, bro.
Gentlemen.
On me, man.
Gentlemen and lady, how many
me
of
the
us have been in this situation where our friends who think they, top tier and they just just basic as the kids say. And you gotta let them know like softly, let them down a little